It will take over everything. I can't shake it. I cannot shake it. I woke up several times during the night. It's AI. It literally is in practically everything, and it will continue to, it will spread. I saw something that within 10 years, when someone says within 10 years, that means any time between now and 10 years, something is predicted to happen. Within 10 years, 90% of all jobs that humans do will be taken over by AI or robots within 10 years. That means anytime between now and 10 years. If you do any type of a thinking, type of a job, anything that AI can do, anything that a robot can do, much more efficient than you, better than you, and save money, you're not going to have a job. But then I thought, why did the person have to say within 10 years? 90%. There was something else that 90% was used in. Good morning. If you're just tuning in, um, it was like 90% of the humans would be gone if something were to happen. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. in California. 90%. They've already sent out the trolls. You can say that that's AI too. It literally is going to be. I just watched something really short. It was just like maybe 12 minutes. And they were talking about the computer brain interface or machine brain interface. And it was the guy on Gaia, the George Norrie. He was talking to this other person. And you know how Elon Musk has the Starlink? He referred to the Starlink immediately. How he hears from people saying there's UFOs in the sky, and he said, no, it's the Neuralink. He kept referring to the Starlink as the Neuralink. Within 10 years, that means anytime between now and 10 years, something is depicted to happen. Good morning. Bom dia. Within 10 years. But beside that, no, I just kept waking up in the middle of the night. It was just AI, AI, AI. It's literally, it is like it is being interwoven. It's like a new type of fabric of life is being woven. You ever hear people describe the fabric of life as starting to unravel? Well, the fabric of our lives that we've been used to is unraveling, and for some, it has already totally unraveled because a new fabric is being woven, interwoven within whatever might remain. Okay, the phrase, it is going to take over everything. That phrase right there is like it is a takeover of Earth, a system wide takeover, a planetary takeover. It literally is. It's takeover. It's as if it will be under a new power. It will be under the control of, hey, Pippi Lou, honey, hello. You can liken it into, and then I just like being invaded. The problem was, the guy said, with artificial intelligence, that while it's being used now, there is no ethics being taught with the usage of artificial intelligence. No ethics. And that's why you see what's going on in the world. You see the deception that's taken place. You see the army of bots being used in very unethical ways. There is no ethics being taught alongside the use of artificial intelligence. That is the danger, and that was the danger that was said, the warning that was given at the World Economic Forum when they was talking about that computer brain interface, how they can read your thoughts at your workplace, and if you slow down, all they had to do is push a little button and make you work faster. Like, I think it was in China, they wear helmets in some areas of the workforce, and they can form a visual picture, they can see what's happening in your brain and stuff. The Skynet, yeah. Not much traffic. Well, I put in a lot of, I only put in around 7 blocked words in my block section, that if those words were to come in here, as soon as they hit the platform, AI would take them out. See, I'm using AI in an ethical way, not unethical. I'm not going to use AI to, for negative, I'm using it against the unethical way that AI is being used. How about that? Yeah. Greetings. It's like it's taken over the world. If you're just tuning in, good morning, you all. And I can't shake it. It's artificial intelligence. It literally is everywhere, and it's creating a new fabric of life, whether you like it or not. And that's why you heard that phrase, useless eaters, when being referred to as humans, and humans are so hackable. Useless eaters. Why would someone say a comment like that? Because the jobs that humans did, the purpose that humans had on Earth, was taken from them in the future, and it is being taken right now. It's like, we don't need you no more. More or less, when you are laid off at a job, it's more or less saying to the human, your services are not needed anymore. We don't need you anymore, especially if you had a good job, you did a good job, but yet they found a better way to streamline, a better way to replace you because they could save a lot of money because AI can do what the middleman could do, but not just one person, but the majority of them. That's if you sit behind a computer and stuff like that, and you use your brain for analyzing and stuff, within 10 years, anywhere between now and 10 years, 90% of the jobs that humans do, where you think, are going to be gone. And that's not even counting, well, I don't know. You can go to restaurants. Someone said they have some robots taking orders and stuff. It's a takeover. It's like Earth will be under a new power. There will be a new power because it is powerful. There's no slowly rolling it out. Oh no, it's coming in like a tidal wave, is what it's coming in like. A massive tidal wave, the biggest tidal wave that Earth has ever seen. And when it comes in, it's literally going to wash away practically everything. And all you're going to see is a bunch of debris of what once was. It's washed away from the foundations. Oh, but that's okay. That's why the majority of humans are going to slowly die off anyway with disease and things like that. But not slowly, I mean quickly. All ages. It's like a depopulation also is needed on Earth. I'm not saying it, but something feels it's part of it. It's like the biblical Noah story event where the wickedness was everywhere. So the big flood came and washed them all away, is how the story goes, except a few. And then if you think of that, the mud flood event that happened around the 1800s, and there's physical evidence of massive buildings buried beneath layers and layers of mud, but still like the top of them, which is now, the top is there, but underneath, you can see where there was once something as if a massive mud flood. What do they call that? Tartaria or something like, I can't remember what it was called. Always coming. Good morning. I literally just woke up, but I just kept waking up in the middle of the night with AI. It's everywhere. And soon, when it's everywhere, it's going to be inside your brains, inside your head, with the brain interface, computer brain interface. They used that in some monkeys. They said, watch them as they played these little bitty games where they had to move a joystick. And it's something about the Bluetooth too. They were able to hook up a Bluetooth to the AI, whatever it was, the computer interface, and they disconnected. They were able to predetermine the moves that the monkey needed to make to play the game. So they disconnected everything with the brain interface up there. And the monkey was able to move the game. You know, the games that they say, play this for free. There's all kinds of games. There's literally studying your human behavior so that they can predict your move. It's like that, the world's best chess player, how it was defeated by the AI Deep Blue computer because it was able to process 100 million moves in 1 second because it spent years, I guess it probably, I don't know, it learned from the humans, it's studied. You study your subject, you know, the people who go scout out areas and stuff, you like the special forces, they'll go to an area and they'll scout out the whole entire area for days and study everything before they go in and do whatever they do. It's just like AI. Now, AI has good things about it, but ethics are not being taught with the use of AI. It's being used in bad ways, very bad ways, to deceive, to wreak havoc, to, like, even on social medias, how they take fake images of people and like post shameful pictures of them and literally destroy um, people's lives, or they put out false data and they say, well, this person was found guilty of having child, you know what? It's all over here. We got all the evidence. It's not being used with ethics in some cases, and that's a terrible thing. And if it fell into some very powerful hands and they did not use it in an ethical way, that's where the extreme tyranny and danger steps in. Extreme danger, extreme tyranny. But within 10 years, within 1 to 10 years, any time in between that time span, 90% of the jobs that humans do will be gone. They will need to have a universal basic income. And when they say basic, let me tell you what basic means. Basic means only the necessities. That's simple. Nothing beyond that. And you can see stipends like that already used, like in Medicare programs and things like that, where they give you a little spending account. And if you do not use that spending account by the end of the month, it does not roll over. And with the universal basic income that they're talking about giving, it's not going to roll over. You're not going to be able to pile it up and save it. You're going to be given only the basic, just a basic amount, nothing extravagant or anything, just to keep you going. And just like the one person said, when the jobs are all taken cut over, these useless eaters need something to do, so we'll just stick them in front of computer games. That's how much the humans are devalued in really right now by some individuals. That's what they think of us. If you are a human, if you have a human body, if you come here from another planet, another realm, you're in this human body, you're spiritual, your soul. That's what they think of human beings. There is a group of individuals, and they may not even be human either. Yeah. But it is going to be a complete takeover, more or less. It will be under new rule, and it's everywhere, ever consuming. And it does consume. People are consumed with technology. But one day the technology will consume them to the point where it has absolute control over them. Sounds kind of gross. When you say, well, they're always consumed, they're always on that phone, they're always on that computer. That's the beginning to the end, where the technology ends up consuming, literally. And what you think you have as free will, it will only be free in the aspect that the technology already knows what you're going to do. And if it doesn't want you to do it, you will not be allowed to do it. Yeah. So just like you can write a little program and you can have an army of bots. You know how they just spam, how YouTube will go through and do a purge of certain YouTube accounts and look at subscribers that like subscribe, because the AI on YouTube knows that those accounts are, they are bots, accounts that are bot accounts that go and spam channels. They literally, it doesn't take much to make a bot account, but YouTube will purge a lot of channels, and it does so. You'll see hundreds of subscribers lost, certain accounts closed down, because I believe the number for these fake accounts that are made by AI in an unethical way to spam and stuff, when they duplicate your account and they say send a text message, there's much more than those type. YouTube will go and it will purge accounts of fake subscribers. Is um yeah. It's going to take over everything if you're just tuning in. It is. I mean, you say, well, a person is so consumed with their technology, their phones, they're always on their phones. One day the technology will consume the person to the point where it literally takes over. It will consume the majority of life on Earth, and it will replace it with its essence. There won't, there probably won't be very many humans left within 10 years, between 1 and 10 years, because if they do not take the brain chip interface or whatever it is, they will not exist. It will get rid of a handful, probably a lot more than a handful. What's left of the people that didn't die off by the means of certain types of extermination. Yeah. Um, so I am going to go, you all. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. Thank you, Pippi Lou. Thank you all for your positive comments. Does it sound like gloom and doom? Well, it doesn't sound too utopian. It doesn't. But it's a new fabric is being woven, new fabric of life, and it's hard as steel. It's like Bilbo on the Lord of the Rings. He's got this mesh that he puts on. He found it. It's made of, is it Mether, where nothing can penetrate it when he's in battle. Nothing. So, kind of be like AI to get to the point where nothing can penetrate it, because how well it's woven together into society, into the whole entire system of Earth. So I'm going to go. You all have a wonderful rest of your morning. Thank you.